Hi, this is Kevin with DIY WordPress Marketing, and today I want to talk about landing page theory. So, I had a conversation with somebody, and it felt like this would be a perfect segue into this because their landing page was just not set up to actually convert leads, and though they admitted it wasn't converting well, they also didn't want to talk about why that might be. So let's hit a few things that are important or that we've learned are important through testing and all sorts of things. Now, the colors of this page are not how to do it. It's kind of just thrown together for an exemplar. So you're going to start with your page headlines. So you want a clear headline that probably speaks directly to a benefit, and then you want a secondary heading, your subheading to support that headline, whatever that happens to be. And then you want this copy under those two headings to speak about why your product or your service or whatever you're giving away, your free value offer, is right for them. And then the bullet points that you will often have are going to sit right on those benefits, and they have to be all related to each other and related to whatever you said here. So you want to have impeccable spelling and grammar. You will lose people so fast if there's a spelling mistake or a grammar mistake in this piece of your landing page. Once you get through that, before anybody clicks, they're probably going to notice your testimonial. So I'd have a couple testimonials maybe across here. I put a testimonial slider in because I think that really works. And what this video should be is basically an audio video version of whatever you have here. Possibly even a testimonial attached to that, because it's really, we're walking them towards this call to action, and I've chosen a really bright color for this call to action because I want you to realize that this is where you want to go. So when I say serious CTA, that's what I'm saying. So this is you have to get this, and then written in a format that's actually speaking directly to them. So they kind of say to themselves, let me have it. Yeah, that's what I want. Now, if there's some more information or you want to keep, right, they haven't clicked it yet and they come down, this should actually direct them back up. There should be kind of that CTA should be the last part of this, and I should have wrote that in, and I probably will if I redo this video. The things you're going to notice that aren't on this page. The logo is here, but it does not link back to anything. I do not want them to have any option on this page, basically, other than watch the video, click the button, give me their information. You don't have to go with a pop-up. I could have just made this literally the form here. Same deal. It depends on what it is and how much I'm pushing, whether I do a form right on the landing page or whether I do this modal window. Again, it's your choice. I've got the wrong color for my modal. And then, of course, I've got a modal where if you click anywhere else, it goes away. So the other thing you'll notice is there's no navigation links. This page would be just for my offer. I would have nothing else here. And at the bottom I have, right? I find that to be, I thought, I go to the editor for this page, and maybe I would normally also, so we'll go back. I don't know why that's not showing up on this page. Anyways, so potentially leave the disclaimer. I would pop up to do the same. Actually link in a new tab, so I'd give it a underscore blank field to go with it. People don't tend to click on those things, and those things don't lose people. If somebody cares about that, they're going to go and privacy policy. But most people just like to have one, which I know is a terrible thing to say, but humans are reasonably predictable on that score. The other thing I like to make sure of is that my landing pages have an SSL certificate, so you get the secure lock. You can also brand it with some type of security badge, but badging these days is less important often than actually them seeing the little secure lock for a number of reasons, but mostly because they're putting their information in and they don't want to have the idea that maybe their information could be lost between you and them and wherever your data goes, right? So that helps out. So now that all these things are working in conjunction and you've kept your major call to action and your button above the fold, right on this top part that loads up as soon as you bring the screen up, you're ready to go. It calls them forward. They get their offer. And then from here, even if I did build it out in these colors, the next thing I would do is I'd start to split test this. And that would mean that I was trying different colors, I was trying different fonts. You'll notice that all my pages are always in sans serif fonts. There was a whole pile of experiments done, and for some reason, sans serif fonts translate better. I don't know why. And so, when you're working with a landing page, I suggest, other than headlines, you make sure your fonts are in the clearest, most easy to read font you can get, just to help reduce that bounce rate and promote people moving forward. Again, once they click, they give you their name and their email address. You can have as many fields as makes sense for whatever your offer is and for whatever your business is asking. But remember that every field you add, you need to be able to validate why you added it. Because the more fields you have to fill out, the less likely somebody is to take the effort to fill them out, especially if the data seems fairly personal. So once a person has gone through those steps and they're giving you their email and their name, they can now be moved over to your email marketing system, and you can start to provide more value to them on the back end. And if you do that correctly, you can promote a relationship that will lead to having a customer and will lead to you having a better and bigger business. This is the actual secret that so many internet marketers have used to get there. And the humble landing page, the single page format, is the way to go. And this is basically the most you really need. I mean, some things do benefit from long copy. If you do long copy, you're still going to want to do heading, supporting, call to action, supporting heading, supporting call to action, right? So you're going to want to repeat that call to action. Basically every 2-ish screens worth of data would be probably the general best practice. Again, once you have this basic outline, once you're offering what you're offering, you should immediately start split testing. Test if this is better in blue or black, and then in whichever, say blue wins. So then is it better in blue or is it better in red? Is this better in red or is this better in green? Is this better all caps or is it better capitalized? And once you push enough traffic to your site with whatever traffic methodology you're using, you'll really get a good sense of which one's working better. And then we just make sure that we follow the mantra and data we trust, and realize that even if this is uglier when you're done to you subjectively, not only in data do we trust, but if it ain't making you money, it's just a work of art. All right. Well, thanks again for watching this. I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed, please subscribe underneath or comment. If you have a landing page that you would like to have reviewed by myself and some of the marketing specialists that I work with, we're going to start doing a live landing page review once a week. We haven't decided the day, but we will know in the next day or so, and I will put up a video that tells you all about it. And we would love to review your landing page live and give you suggestions on what to split test to make it work better. All right, have a great day.